Well, hello everybody. Zers couldn't be here today to make this video response because, he's out doing laundry. So, he asked me to make this video response to, Onision. So, that's why I'm here. And I wore this nice black collared shirt as opposed to my black t-shirts to make me look better, I guess. I don't know. Let's go.
Warning. Hey, there's this incredibly stupid thing on the internet where really dumb girls hold up signs explaining why they're against feminism.
You know, for a second there, Onision, I thought you were going to say women hold up signs that say exactly why they're for feminism, except on each and every one of those signs there are incredibly mundane problems that can be solved without a social movement. You know, me and Zers do videos like that all the time, actually, you know, and I've seen some of the asinine shit some of these ladies say, and it's just damn stupid. I mean, some of them have legitimate problems, like, let's not, you know, get it twisted. Some women actually do have issues and problems they have to deal with, but feminism is not the solution. Some of these women, on the other hand, just say some of the dumbest shit. Like, I need feminism because I shouldn't be stared at like a piece of meat. As if being attractive is a bad thing, or as if you could somehow battle against the biology of man, like we have testosterone. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, yeah, I don't really think it's stupid, but Onision does, so let's see what he has to say.
You people are so fucking stupid. And this is me explaining not only why some girls are against feminism, but why you're a total fucking moron for being against feminism.
Now I see why Zers let me do this video. I have this odd feeling that all Onision is going to do is just call these people stupid. I mean, I wish I could do a video response with somebody that was intelligent, but instead I get this dumbass who just keeps saying other people are being stupid without actually arguing anything. I feel bamboozled.
I don't name feminism because I'm not a delusional, disgusting, hypocritical man-hater. I respect men, and they respect really. You're not only gonna blindly generalize multiple times, but you're also going to assume that men just automatically respect you. I'm a man and I don't really respect what you said.
I have this odd feeling that you just said that to be antagonistic. I mean, you do understand that, like, if any other feminist heard what you just freaking said, that they'd probably say that you're misogynistic?
Because guess what? You wouldn't have the right to vote without feminists.
No, she wouldn't have the right to vote without men, considering the fact it was men who passed the legislation to let women vote in the first place.
You wouldn't have the right to divorce a man without feminists.
Well, considering the fact that a marriage is actually supposed to be a lifetime commitment to another human being, technically speaking, you're not really actually supposed to have divorces. When you do have divorces, usually it's because, or I think the only exception for divorce is when someone cheats, you know, when there's an affair. Otherwise, you're not really supposed to get divorces. I mean, that's what the whole, you know, death do us part vow thing is all about. But, yeah, even then, they still wouldn't have that without men, since it was men who passed the legislation, so, yeah.
You wouldn't have anything near equal pay as men without feminists.
No, it was men who passed the Equal Pay Act, so again, they wouldn't have that without men. And I'm not saying that to, you know, men's own horns and saying men are the greatest things ever, we've just given so much to women. But in terms of political power, yeah, a lot of it has been held by men, and most of it was given to women because they love them.
For all we know, women would literally be treated like cattle without feminists. Is this—
Now I have this odd feeling, Onision, that you don't know what the word literally means. Do you really think that we would just have women on all fours and we would just put a bucket under their breasts and just squeeze out their breast milk and then sell it on the fucking market?
That's how you want to look? You want to be walking around the streets with only a little bit of skin showing? You really want to be treated like property? You want to be born into this world destined to be sold off to the highest bidder?
You do understand that that never really happened only to women specifically. That happened to groups of people and is still happening to this day. I mean, unless you want to wager that without feminism, we just have a bunch of women being sold off as prostitutes, I mean, it would still be completely fucking asinine considering the fact that there's no way to support that claim. But more than that, I mean, if you think about it, when that happened to black people, Native American people, you know, in America specifically. But, I mean, if we go as far back as, you know, throughout ancient history, we're going to find a, you know, history of slavery. And slavery did not only happen to women, it just happened to men. Slavery happened to people. And feminism didn't abolish slavery. You dumbass.
Is that really what you fucking want? Because in our history is the overwhelming tendency for women to be oppressed. And when someone is oppressed, they need someone to stand up and say, this is fucking bullshit and it needs to change. It's very difficult to do that without feminists.
Yeah, but I mean, Onision, women as a group have never actually been oppressed. You know, there's never really actually been a patriarchal government or system that treated women as second-class citizens and treated all men as first-class citizens, I guess that's what the word is. I mean, unless you can find me a document or some point in history where women, and only women, were treated badly, regardless of their race, skin color, or wherever they came from, well then, yeah, I believe that. But no, women have never, as a group, been oppressed, so...
14 women say they don't need feminism, aka 14 dumb motherfuckers. I don't need feminism because I respect all humans, not just one gender. It's not about females being better than men. It's about women having the same rights as males.
Well, considering the fact that women have those same rights as men, well then it looks like feminism is fighting a pointless battle.
Does that not register in your brain? Is it that feminists have been fighting so hard for so long?
I think the correct word to use there is complained about for so long, until some guy did it.
You've finally gotten so comfortable with the lifestyle these women earn for you that you no longer appreciate it like some spoiled fucking brat that was born with a silver spoon in its mouth.
It's not gonna lie, like I have this really odd feeling that at some point he's gonna bring up the definition of the word feminism as if we haven't heard it already. You know, like I just have this odd feeling. I feel it, like it's coming up at some point, but I don't know when.
This is August 18 this year. Gender pay gap. Female bosses earn 35% less than male colleagues. Obviously, there's a huge fucking problem here even today. People who do the same job with the same quality and effort deserve the same fucking pay.
Yeah. That statistic, one, isn't true, and two, I, just like Zers, do not trust statistics, because usually they're fallacious. That's illegal, and if a woman was being paid less than her male counterpart, working the same hours at the same business and the same job every single day, she can sue that business for damages. Well, is it damages? I don't know the legal system as well as I thought I did. Oh well, she can still sue the company and get paid a lot of money for it. So, yeah.
Doesn't matter if they're a girl or a boy. So to reduce this pay gap that still exists today, who are you gonna rely on? This chick holding up a sign, ignorantly protesting feminism? An idea that exists to fight for the sign holder's very rights?
Yeah, and considering the fact that she already has those rights, well then it looks like they're fighting a pointless battle.
Ladies, if you're gonna hold up a sign saying you're against feminism, I beg you, do it with a burqa on. At least then you would be honest about your real position.
You do understand that the Taliban is a pretty terrible system in and of itself, right? Like the Taliban just sucks, like, for people. Like, the Taliban doesn't, like, really, like, suck more for women than it does men. The Taliban just sucks for people. Did you know that men in the Taliban who live in Taliban, established governments have to go outside and they have to work or they have to fight and they have to serve the military? Because if they don't, they'll get dragged out of their homes and shot and killed. And then considering the fact that there's, U.S. soldiers out there, in the Middle East, fighting and killing people, I mean, yeah, it just sucks to be a person in the Taliban. It doesn't, I mean, women might have to wear burqas, but men have to go out and fight and do shit. I mean, the Taliban just sucks for people. It's, it just sucks for people.
To all you morons who are too fucking stupid to look up the definition of feminism before you make one of those asinine signs full of ignorance, this is the fucking definition. The advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men.
Well, I sure hope somebody picks up that phone because I fucking called it.
Not superiority, you fucking morons. Equality. So when you sit here like a fucking jackass opposing your own goddamn human rights, you don't help anyone. You just hurt yourself.
I mean, is this really the entire skeleton of the video? Are we just gonna keep hearing that they're stupid over and over and over again? Like, how many times can you repackage that? Okay, they're stupid. Done.
So congratulations on punching yourself in the fucking face. This whole anti-feminism movement is for complete fucking idiots.
I don't really have a reply to that other than you should just talk to these people. I mean, calling them stupid isn't gonna help out anything. You just keep screaming and shouting, hey, you're a moron, and then did you actually read what these ladies had to say? Because if you did, you'd understand that, well, I mean, They feel like you feminists are a bunch of gigantic freaking hypocrites. And calling them dumb continuously isn't gonna sway them to your position. Dumbass.
You don't bite the hand that feeds you. So many women simply don't understand how life was before feminism.
Yeah, this is true. This much is true. I mean, how many housewives do we have? I mean, we got lots of trophy wives, but like, how many housewives do we have? Last time I saw a housewife was on some TV show. Never actually seen like a housewife in reality. Or have I? I don't know. I mean, if I have, I certainly don't remember.
I seriously have a hard time believing society today. We're acting like a bunch of fucking spoiled teenagers who have had everything handed to us. And what do? We turn towards our ancestors, the people who came before us, metaphorically our parents, and we say, fuck you for being so caring, so considerate, so loving towards me, for sacrificing yourself for the sake of my advancement in this world. Because I'm an ungrateful, spoiled piece of shit. And I'm so stupid I don't even realize by holding up this sign, I'm begging for things to go back to the way they were before feminism existed.
No, none of them are begging for things to go back to the way it was before feminism existed. None of them are asking to become housewives and only have men go out and work, and none of them are asking for anything in particular other than for you feminists to stop being hypocritical jackasses. That's all these people are really talking about. They're just saying stop being a gigantic hypocrite. If you read all those signs, I can sum it up into that statement. Stop being a hypocrite, and stop hating men for problems they didn't cause. If they caused a problem, well then by all means you deal with that one, but don't treat all men horribly because of the actions of a few. That pretty much just summed up the whole against feminism thing in one sentence. I'd like a box of cookies now.
So I ask you this, if you are going to be so goddamn stupid as to oppose your own gender's equality to the other gender,
Men and women are already equal. We're just different.
do not vote ever again, because without feminists you wouldn't have the right to vote. You oppose them, that would be hypocritical for you to vote.
Actually, no. Once again, it was men who gave women, the right to vote, and also the original suffragettes were white supremacists. So, I mean, if you're a black woman and you use your right to vote, are you racist against yourself? You see how stupid that was, Onision?
Do not accept a paycheck that is equal to your male coworkers. Refuse it and say, no, I'm against feminism, I want to be paid less.
If you want to get paid less, you just work less, which is exactly why women, on average, earn less than men. Operative word in that statement, earn.
If you ever marry a guy and you want to divorce him, well, tough fucking luck. If there were no one fighting for women's rights, do you really think you'd have the ability to divorce someone?
Well, considering the fact that marriage is supposed to be a lifelong commitment, you're technically not supposed to be able to get a divorce. Just saying.
You're stuck with him because in your ideal world without feminists, you don't have the right to decide who you're with. No, in this crazy, bonkers, anti-feminist, fucktard world, you're some kind of inferior creature who only exists to serve rather than live as their own independent entity.
And you think the best way to help these ladies understand that feminism is helping them out is to continuously call them stupid and unable to understand the world around them? Yeah, that's fantastic. That's a really great way in order to gain support from your detractors, is to continuously insult them and tell them that they're stupid and that they're worse than cattle, you smart mother sucker you.
Why are some girls against feminism? Because they're fucking stupid and they have no idea what it was like before feminism.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That whole gender role thing that happened prior to feminism seemed to be a system that worked, And actually, nah, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm done with this. Freaking Onision. I can't believe this is the first video response I get to do, and it's against Onision. And all he did was call these people stupid over and over again. I'm gonna kick Xerxes' ass when he gets back up here. This was bullshit. But, that's the end of the video. So I guess I get to sign off, so that's a plus. So, guys, as always, if you liked our video, please go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment comments below, and as always, have a great day. I'll see you cool cats soon. Adios. Yeah, that was worth it.